We're going to go to Diane now, who is a partnership specialist for Carer Gateway, an Australian government initiative managed by the Benevolent Society. Diane has spent 30 plus years in roles dedicated to improving the care for the most vulnerable as a nurse in the UK and working with families and children in non-for-profit organisations since her return to Australia. Now at Carer Gateway, she helps foster strong community networks and collaboration by providing essential information, resources and support to carers. So thank you, Diane.
Thank you. You can all hear me okay there? So thanks for having me today. It really is a privilege to be here and meet you all. And the minute I walked through the door and met Teresa, we connected straight away. And to hear your story has been wonderful, and thank you. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Carer Gateway. That one works. This one. Yep. I love talking in front of people, but my worst nightmare is the tech. So forgive me, especially when I've got to press two buttons at the same time. But first of all, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians on the land on which we gather today and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. And I extend those respects to any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today as well. So I'm going to talk about who looks after the carers, who cares for the carers, who gives them some nurturing. And I just saw that last slide with Teresa's with the village. And the thought that went through my head was, who's looking after the village? The village is amazing and the village looks after that person so well. And to be able to work with a program that provides the support for those carers out there has been an absolute privilege. So I'm really going to speak from the heart today. I'm a carer. I've been a young carer as well. And I've also been in the position where I've been cared for. And I've also been that carer that the ship has gone down and I didn't know what to do in that case as well. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the program. Now, I know we're pushed for time today, and the fastest I've done my presentation in is 7 minutes. I'm not going to go for the record. I'm going to go somewhere in between as well, but I know everybody will probably be keen to hear the parent panel. I'd quite like to get the chicken, but yeah, that's okay. So the carers that we look out for, okay, there's 2.65 million carers out there in Australia. And thank goodness the Australian government have recognised that fact and wants to provide that support out there for our carers. So they devised this program called Carer Gateway in collaboration with carers. So you've got experts. Our carers are the experts in putting together the program of support that you need out there. So carers can be any age. Carers can be living with that person or not be in the same residence as them. They might not be related to the person that they're looking after, and there could be more than one carer as well. Like we said, there's a village, or I like to say a caring circle around our people, and everybody is eligible to go onto the program. So you could be looking after somebody with a disability, a mental health condition, a life-limiting health or medical condition. They could have a drug or alcohol issue, or they could be frail as they age as well. And they also don't have to be, they can be visa holders or have refugee status as well. It really is accessible to all of us. So what do we do? I'm just gonna... Oh, see, I can do two buttons at once. I'm skilled. So what have we got available and what really is out there? So what I really wanted when my son was born was some practical help. I wanted facts, I wanted figures, I wanted information, but most of all, I really needed somebody just to help me out a bit as well. So there is an amazing website that the government provides, the Carer Gateway website, that you can have a look at, and you can access counselling through that website. There's some great community forums where you can connect with other people that are carers as well. Some good self-guided coaching and some great carer skills courses as well. So if you want to improve your knowledge on manual handling or some information on first aid, it's all there. But what do we do as local service providers? This program is nationwide. So we're a local service provider and we cover the whole of metropolitan Sydney, right up to the north. My geography is not amazing, but up to around Hornsby and then right down to Kiama as well. So we've got the most highly densely populated amount of carers in our area, and we're one of the largest service providers as well. Now, every service provider across the nation provides the same support and programs. It's just the location that's going to differ, or maybe the delivery. So we provide supports like emergency respite, some tailored support packages, in-person peer support. We've also got counselling and coaching, and one of my favourites, the Young Carers Programme, and we've even got a podcast as well of Carers Conversations. So I'm just going to tell you a little bit more about each of these programs. So emergency respite, something we never think of. If something happens to us, who's going to look after our person? So when you register on the Carer Gateway programme, we have a conversation with you about the person that you're looking out for. So we will know all the details around your person. We'll know their needs, their wants, their requirements, any particular medical conditions they've got, or things that we need to take into consideration. And if something happens to you in the event of an emergency or an accident, we're able to provide that very quick service where we can get support workers in there to look after your person. And we're able to arrange that support and services to manage the needs of your person that you care for in the short term. Then we'll also support you if there needs to be alternative arrangements made as well. So this is great. It's a bit of an insurance to have in your back pocket. I've seen it used so many times, and it really has been valuable to people as well. Then we have our tailored support packages. Now, like I said, I wanted some practical help. I still do. I'm still a carer to my 86-year-old mum and my 27-year-old son. And the practicalities sometimes I get a bit overwhelmed with. So there's two choices with the tailored support packages, and you can choose one or the other during a 12-month period. So the practical support package is a package that really gives you that opportunity to have a support worker come in and do the things that you would normally do. The cleaning, the meal preparation, the personal care. You might want some transport or some respite services. So this is a great opportunity for somebody to do those hard tasks for you. You can step away, have some time for yourself, or you might need to attend to your own health needs. And it's just a great program for you to access and get that practical support. The other part of that tailored support package that you could choose as well is to help with your learning and development. So maybe you would like to do a disability first aid course or a mental health first aid course, or you might need some access to be able to purchase a mobile phone. And again, they're all options that will look at being able to help you with the funding of those things as well. Now, this is a picture of our fantastic peer support groups. So not only does the program want to support you practically, it also wants to give you the opportunity to have that connection with other carers. And we're going to provide that connection with opportunities to get together with like-minded carers and do something fun. But it's also a chance for you to refresh and recharge, learn a new skill, have conversations with people. It might not necessarily be about your caring role. It could be about anything at all. It's just when you connect with the people like you have at the conference today, you really get that feeling of being family in a way as well, don't you? I think it's great to be able to have things in common. And I think it really helps you decrease that carer strain when you have that connection and share those personal stories as well. And I know I've already done that in the first half an hour with Teresa as well about our situation. So it's a beautiful thing to do. So all these activities that we do for our carers, they're all free. There's no cost involved either. Some things are online, and we give them opportunities to do things like meditation. And we also have some information sessions that are really helpful, like NDIS, like navigating my aged care, all those things that really sometimes feel quite overwhelming. So it's just a really great way that we do this all around Sydney so that we give everybody an opportunity to be able to join in as well. And sometimes there's even an overnight workshops that really gives you a chance to go away, refresh, recharge, and go back to it the next day. Then we have counselling. So counselling is for those really difficult feelings that sometimes overwhelm us when we are carers. We could feel a little depressed or a little anxious, or we could really just feel like we just want to step away and we're at that point of fatigue and burnout as well. So we can offer 6 one-hour sessions of counselling, and you can do that face-to-face in one of our offices, over the phone as well, or you can do it through Zoom as well. So this is on top of the counselling sessions that you can get from your GP as well. So it really does help and give you an opportunity to have those discussions about the hard bits of caring that might also be affecting your relationships, your work. They really are a great way to get some support in those areas. Then we have one of my favourites as well, the coaching. Now, I sit next to the coaches in work, so I listen to all these amazing conversations that are going on, and all the great resources that they're able to give people. And coaching is really about helping our carers increase their capacity in themselves. You work with the coach to identify your need and set some goals as well. And it's learning how to support your own well-being, building that resilience and personal growth, and setting boundaries as well with your caring role. And even if you are thinking about going back to the workforce, we can help you with the skills that you need to go back there as well. So like counselling, it's 6 sessions and they're up to an hour long. And again, it can be face-to-face, it can be over the phone, or it can be via Zoom as well. So it's really about unlocking that person's potential to maximise their own performance. So like we say, it's helping them to learn rather than teaching them. Oh, okay. Speed up. Young carers, okay. I am going to talk about young carers because this is my passion. Young carers is anybody under 25, and sometimes our young carers, they're hidden. We don't know about them. They don't talk about it with their peers. They don't talk about it at school. They don't talk about it in their jobs. So anybody that's 25 and under can access our Young Carer program. So we really want to make sure that the young carers are helped with their independence, and we upskill them as well. So we might offer them things through the tailored support package, such as tutoring or driving lessons, or even how to get an RSA or a barista course. So we're really going to upskill them, increase their resilience, and make them feel confident and independent. We're going to connect them together as well so that they have those fun opportunities. It might be climbing the Harbour Bridge, or it was the teen ranch at Cobberty in the last school holidays as well. But for those young people to be able to connect together when really sometimes they can feel so overwhelmed and lonely is just a great opportunity. And our podcast as well, you can see that on our website. That's available through Spotify. And there's some great carer conversations on there, one of them being Bronte Campbell, our Olympian, because she cares for her brother as well. So they're a great opportunity to find some more information. So how do you get on the program? All it is a phone call, or you can go through the website. And then we're going to have a little conversation about the person that you care for. Then we're going to arrange to call you back and have a longer conversation on how it is affecting your life. So when we have a look at, I forgot that button, you see? I knew I wouldn't do the 2 at once. So when we have that longer conversation, we're going to go through a bit of an assessment process called the Carer Star Tool. And we're going to see how carer is affecting you, your health, your work, your how you feel, time for yourself. And we're going to ask about finances. And that's not to see if you've got any, didn't know your income. What we want to see, are you getting everything that you're entitled to as well? And then we always recommend that you plan for emergencies. So we do have hard copies available, or you can download them off the website as well for your emergency care plans. Okay, so I think that's about me. I will be around if anybody wants to come and ask me any questions. I really want you to know that there is support and care out there, and please don't do what I did and just think, oh, I'm fine, this is my duty, this is what I should do. When you do reach out and get that help, it does make a huge difference in the quality of your life as well. So the number's there, we're on the website, and thank you very much.